I've made over 1 million trading meme coins. With the market heating up and BTC at all-time highs, this might be your best shot at leveling up your trading. And today, I'm going to break down the 2 exact strategies that help me hit those numbers step by step. Strategy 1. Scalping. Scalping isn't about conviction. It's not about holding long term. You're simply entering and exiting quickly, taking advantage of short bursts of volume and momentum in short-lived narratives. The goal is to stack small, consistent wins and stay liquid. You're not here to marry coins, you're here to extract as much profits as you can before the crowd even knows what's going on. For deeper knowledge on scalping setups, see my volume trading strategy video where I go into as much depth as possible. Now let's talk about the scalping setup. Before you even think about entering a scalp, you need the right setup. Speed here is critical. Don't try to trade on your phone because you're probably going to lose. You'll need a PC or a laptop. And you're also going to need access to Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Crypto is an attention market, and these platforms are where the narrative starts and where the volume follows. And finally, you'll need capital. If you can't trade with at least 0.1 SOL per position, you should focus on building your base first, because trading with insufficient capital leads to death by fees. Now let's talk about scalping tools and the trading terminal. You're also going to need a terminal that gets you in fast and cheap, and I recommend using Axiom Pro. There's a link in the description down below, and if you join Axiom with my link, you'll be able to join my group as well. Once set up, apply simple filters. Again, in my previous video, I have all the details on all these filters. But the most important thing is don't overcomplicate. So here's what you need on your filters. The slippage to be 20%, set your bribe and your priority settings depending on your budget, enable MEV reduction, adjust your quick buy size based on your portfolio. You'll also want Twitter and wallet trackers. Use them to spot where attention is flowing. There's a document in the description with the best wallets to track and the best accounts to follow on Twitter. But never blindly copy trades. And these are the tools that are going to help you guide and gain conviction on all of your trades. Now that your tools are set, here's how you pick coins to scalp. You need to look for 3 things. The coin isn't overly sniped or botted, it has a narrative that grabs attention, and there's a noticeable volume spike either from new buyers or copy trader wallets. So check Axiom stats, but you need to take them with a grain of salt. For scalping, speed and attention, they trump long-term fundamentals. And so the key here is to be in and out fast so you can still win on all these risky setups. Now let's talk about narratives for scalping. Even in scalping, the narrative is almost everything. You want memes or trends that catch eyes instantly. You want to look for new spins on existing metas or co-plays that ride hype from alpha coins. You want to check for short-term catalysts, so fresh tweets, Twitter chatter, timeline traction, etc., etc. And you're not looking for long-term viability. You should only care about getting attention now and fast because these are scalps, so you want to get in and out fast. Now let's talk about scalping price action and entries. Only scalp high volume coins. Avoid entries after the 3rd local top. Usually, I always talk about the waves. You have wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3 of momentum. And so here's what you have to aim for. Super early entry on fresh new coins with good narratives. Entry after a flash dump caused by some FUD. And also entry during a liquidity rotation from another narrative. You don't need deep research. Just a quick gut check on the narrative and the volume because you're scalping. Now let's talk about scalping risk management. Scalping is about quick wins and brutal discipline. You should use 5 to 10% of your trenching portfolio per trade, maximum. Always aim to take profits very aggressively. 2 or 3 SOL is a win. If you make more than 5 SOL, that's a good win. If you made 10 SOL and above, I mean, that's great if you can 10x your money. So be aggressive taking profits, okay? Once the profits start to stack up, you should transfer them to a secondary wallet so you avoid overtrade. And this keeps you consistent and helps you scale. The execution mindset is crucial. Be selfish, don't be afraid to nuke charts, secure your initials fast, and leave with no emotional attachment. Now let's talk about how to catch high volume runners early. This is the opposite of scalping. Instead of quick exits, you're being extremely selective, only holding coins with true moon potential here. These are the plays that can turn 2,000 into 200k. They're rare, but when they hit big. Now let's talk about runner coin types. Almost every major runner falls into one of these three narrative types: culture or community coins. These are based on memes or social movements. So you need to ask, is the meme getting traction across platforms? Are influential accounts backing this project? Is there a viral loop or a simple goal the culture can rally behind? The stronger and more repeatable the meme, the more it can grow organically. Tech coins. Here, the only thing that matters is who is behind it. Ignore all the technical jargon and focus only on credibility. Have they raised money before? Do they have visible track records? LinkedIn, GitHub, Twitter? Are they backed by VCs? Or who are these VCs? Or are these guys known devs? You're buying trust, you're buying attention, you're not buying the code, and you're not buying anything technical because, let's be honest, there's almost no tech here. But still, you should validate. Is there a product? Can you use it? Is the tech functional or is it somewhat relevant? Coins launched by influencers or viral tweets. These are meme coins launched or hyped by notable figures. So you need to ask yourself, who tweeted it? Do they have a history of moving coins? How memeable is the tweet? A meme with no visual or story is not gonna run, and even if it's from a big name, you need the tweet and the meme to align. Okay, now that we understood these, let's talk about runner execution strategy. When a strong narrative finally shows up, don't ape all at once. Instead, you should research similar past coins to gauge the potential upside. Average into your position over time, sell in tranches based on specific catalysts, never try to time tops or bottoms, use a structured, calm approach, and you also need to understand runner risk and the mindset. Okay, risk boils down to conviction. Only trade what you're mentally prepared to lose. Assume your position is zero until you sell. Stay emotionally detached. And most importantly, never take a trade without a reason. If you can't explain why you bought, you shouldn't be in it. Now, my final message. These are only two strategies you need to dominate this market. Okay, scalping for consistent cash flow and runner catching for asymmetric upside. These are the only two strategies. So stick to the plan, stay disciplined, stack small wins. When the big one comes, be ready to hold it because that's where you'll make the most money. If you want to trade with me in real time, apply using the link in the description, join Axiom through my link, and we can go and win this cycle together. Thank you for watching, I hope you have enjoyed. Follow me on X, click that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.